Hello again. Today we're going to show you one of the most popular and diversified dishes from the Asian cuisine, egg fried rice. And we're going to do it teppanyaki style in a very basic version. Let's say one of the basic versions.
Yeah, the variations are countless.
Countless.
On that dish.
We're going to start with a tablespoon of beef tallow. And this is homemade beef tallow. There is a link down below how to make that, which was one of your absolute favorite episodes.
You stink up the whole kitchen out here.
But it needs some animal fat to do it this style on the flat top. So nice. Then I'm gonna add, let's say, 3 tablespoons of chopped shallots and let them start to cook and become translucent.
You know, according to Wikipedia, the fried rice was first developed during the Sui dynasty in China. That was on the 6th century about. And as such, all fried rice dishes in Asia, they can trace back to the Chinese fried rice.
True. And the Chinese fried rice would typically be made in a wok, which we will probably show you in a later episode. Once it starts getting a little bit translucent, we are going to add, let's say, teaspoon of garlic. But with your garlic, don't mince it too fine because then it will burn. So keep it relatively coarsely chopped. And now we're going to let this finish off like this. Press that down. This is actually a trick I saw in a teppanyaki restaurant once with the onions. Finish out nicely and they become a little bit crispy on the bottom when you do that. Once this starts to brown up slightly, we're going to take that to a side over here on a cold side of my flat top. And spread this. And then we're going to add a portion of rice that was cooked yesterday. And it has to be the day before because it has to be in the fridge so that it sort of dries out a little bit. Otherwise it becomes like sticky rice and that won't work. When the rice is properly warmed up and frying like this and slightly changing color, it's time to add in our egg. Just crack one whole egg in there. Get this out of the way. And then we're going to mix that straight in with the rice. If this was the Chinese version, then you would beat the eggs first and add it to the wok like you would making, let's say, scrambled eggs instead. But on the teppanyaki style, you do it like this. But you want to keep separating this so you don't get a whole egg in the middle. You want it to cover all the grains of rice.
That's a clever idea, actually.
Yeah.
We don't have that anywhere in Europe, right?
Not
Egg
so,
in a rice or so.
No. It's a nice idea.
Nice.
It's very good. I love it. I mean, I've eaten a lot of this in Asia, from Taiwan to Korea to Japan to China.
Philippines.
To Philippines.
Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore, yes, true.
Everywhere we have tried that.
Yeah, correct.
Really
So,
cool.
now this is properly mixed in. Then I'm going to hit this with a little bit of Tonkatsu sauce. You could use soy sauce, but now today we've chosen to give it some Tonkatsu. Traditional, no, but tastes very nice.
But what extra does it have?
It's soy sauce with fruits and vegetables. It's quite tasty, actually.
So more aromatic, let's say.
Yes. You can smell it now.
Yeah, I do.
That
Nice.
smells good, huh? And now we're going to assemble this here. Like this. And then we're going to give it a little bit of a nice trick. I don't know if I invented it, but it works nicely. We're going to give it a shot of sake, and then we're going to close it up and let it steam. When this has steamed off, we're going to move back our onion and garlic into the mixture here. Let it continue frying, and then we're going to add a bit of spring onion, like, let's say, tablespoon and a half, maybe. The rest we will use for decoration at the end. Smells divine, actually. Last thing in at the very end is a drizzle of sesame oil. Don't put this too soon because it doesn't taste nice if you cook it too much. It's like a seasoning at the end. I don't know, teaspoon maybe? Something like that. I almost forgot my most important ingredient, MSG. Like, I'd say a quarter teaspoon. And
what is that?
monosodium glutamate. It's a flavor enhancer that's controversial but used a lot in Asia.
I don't think it was necessary with all the good stuff in there.
Well, I had to try it out.
Yeah, instead of salt, basically.
Exactly,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
It adds some umami flavor, actually, according to what they say. Get this properly mixed, and then we are basically ready to get this served up. Let's see if I passed and what grade I'm going to get here. That's absolutely fantastic. It's really fantastic. I could have been back in Asia today. I mean,
it's really good?
It's really good.
I'm looking forward to a dinner tonight, honey.